Hello everyone, I'm Joanne. Welcome to my craft room. Today we're going to have so much fun with the Autumn Wonder set, which is a new release from Spellbinders. I am an affiliate. If you click on the links below and place an order, I do receive a small commission at no cost to you, the customer, and I really do appreciate you guys clicking on my links. You really do keep me going in retirement. I appreciate it. So today I wanted to figure out some way to do like a happy fall card, okay, as you see. And I didn't have like one thing that said happy fall y'all or anything like that. So I made it myself. I love these alphabet letters. They're Ina's alphabet. It is what first got me into foiling. When I saw these letters, I thought there was so much that I could do with them throughout the entire season. No matter what season it was, I could do and spell out anything. So this is how I started with hot foil. Now, we're gonna do hot foiling, and I've already got some die cuts ready. I'll show you this Autumn Wonder in just a second. I do want to say that the Glimmer hot foil machine, the last I checked, was on sale for $127 and change. I will link it below for you guys if it's for you to click on and look at. Now, I will say this much. Scrapbook.com a lot of times runs a coupon on Monday. I'm filming this on Sunday. I don't know if it will release on Sunday. It'll depend on what I've got going on this afternoon. But a lot of times, if something is on sale like that, I always tell everyone, wait and go over to my Facebook page. There's a link below also to follow me on Facebook. I post a lot of specials over there. Even throughout the day, I post things that are specials at scrapbook.com or Spellbinders or any other company that I'm an affiliate with. When they send me an email, I try to go ahead and post the advertisement on that Facebook page. I use this YouTube channel just for videos and then the Facebook page for advertisements. Sometimes I'll post a video over there also. So anyway, my suggestion would be to just kind of wait, put it in your cart. Let's see what kind of a coupon they go for this week coming up. Last week was a big thank you one, and there was 10% off, which wow. So I had many people order, I believe they ordered their Glimmer machine and they got the sale price plus then the 10% off. So that's my suggestion. I always like to see you guys save money. You know me, I like to save money. So that's wonderful. Okay, so now this card I mixed up with just a bunch of stuff, okay? Here's the Spellbinders, the new release, the Envelope of Wonder. I love the envelope. You saw that video where I made this card. Isn't that adorable? I put a white one on the back so you could put a sentiment back there. Isn't that adorable though? I love that. So having a lot of fun, and I love pumpkins. Fall and pumpkins are just, and leaves are just so wonderful. So this was definitely a set for me. Now this set, the Envelope of Wonder, comes with like a spring collection. Then they have the autumn, and then there's a Christmas and a Halloween. So I will link those all below. I believe even Spellbinders has a bundle of it. So I'll just link the stuff below for you guys to check it out. Okay, so I've used the pumpkin, and then this like squiggly little pumpkin, the longer one, and then this right here has our greenery on top of it. There are two little ones here. This one that goes like, that arcs, it will arc after you cut it to the right, is for this long pumpkin, and then the little round pumpkin, this is that one, and then that's for that. Okay, that's the top for the pumpkin, like that, but it has a top for this. So that came out really cute. And let's go ahead right now and attach these actually, because we're going to do some hot foiling in just a minute. I've already got my embossing done. I just do any kind of embossing, something that's a nice little background. Now for something skinny like this, I do like my fine tip glue bottles with whatever glue you're happy with. I'm going to put some on all of these. There we go. All right, let's see. So we're going to pick this one up and put it right here. And it really makes it cute, right? It really makes it stand out. So let's see, on, I think the red one. Yeah, I want the squiggly one. So I'm going to put this one here. Just like that. And this one here. I also thought that that would make a cute little witch's hat, right? Just thinking outside the box a little bit. Let me just square these up really well. That one's fine. This one could use just a tad more glue. There we go. And then right here. So the happy, I got, there's those. Okay, so they're ready. So the happy I got from my Hexi-Gem sentiments, where it says happy birthday. I just wanted a squared happy. We're going to do that. Now, just in case I mess up when I'm foiling, I already did one and I cut it out on the black just in case. That looks so cute. But I wanted to try to do that with you guys on camera. I had 2 of these already cut that were blank. They're already flagged, but of course I'm not going to use the, you know, the die cut with it. This comes with the die cut and the hot foil plate. And the only thing I really need is that happy right there. So I'm going to attempt to do that on camera on a very small piece. So we're gonna try it. We are definitely gonna try it. But first, let's go ahead and put our card together. I already put my pumpkins on my envelope. And so I have a base here of 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. It will open like this. The inside then, I wanted to change my color. I wanted to show you this. I thought the green was okay, but I really liked the rust. So we're going to go with a different color here, just for the background. Plus then they're 2 different cards, which is nice. Same concept, but just, you know, the color is just a little bit different. All depends on what your eye likes, right? A little bit of glue, and then right here. And now we'll put this one on the inside. And now I already had my envelope done. Got a little carried away with my pumpkins and making them and gluing them down so they automatically went on the envelope. There we go. Isn't that cute? That really defines the inside of your card. There we go. All right, now on the outside, I have this piece of rust kind of cardstock, 5 1/4 by 4, and then this is like a mustardy yellow at 5 by 3 3/4. I ran it through the 3D embossing folder that I received when I purchased my Spellbinders Platinum 6. This embossing folder is not one that you could purchase separately. It comes with the system, but any kind of a background that you've got, and I know you guys have plenty. You could even do like a wood grain, I think would look great back here. I just kind of mimicked falling leaves with this. And you don't even have to do it. You could just use a flat piece of paper. That's okay too. Or go ahead and stencil. You could do something like that. So just to give it a little bit of background, a little bit of texture, that's all. And I know you guys are so creative that you would come up with the most wonderful pieces. You know, and then, like, if you're doing these and you're making a lot of pumpkins, you could do a lot of different backgrounds. You could use the same design, but a lot of different backgrounds, especially if you're gearing up for, like, a craft fair, okay? And you want to mass produce something, but you don't want it always to be exactly the same. So, you know, you have the same thing, but just different colors, which just makes it just even happier, right? As people are shopping. Okay. So now, hey, I think it's time to foil. Is it time to foil? I believe it is. Okay, let me get that set up. Let me clean up here. And now that we have the inside and the outside of our card, and I already had an envelope ready with our little pumpkins on it, So we're ready there. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to break away for just a second and get my foiling ready, and I'll be right back. Okay, first what I want to do is cut some foil. I like to use the quick trim when I do something this big. My Glimmer machine is heating up. That might take a few minutes because I just plugged it in. So it takes really for that button to change to the green, I think it takes about 5 or 10 minutes, which is fine because we have a lot to do, right? Okay, so here's this. Now, the Ines Alpha is what I found in my stash, and I've had this from the very get-go. This set is what got me into foiling. As soon as I saw Jennifer Maguire use this set, I had to foil. I have never seen an alphabet set that I've liked any better. And so I just really went crazy over it. Okay, so what I was going to show you is it's too wide to go this way. All right, so we want to go this way. And the foil is underneath here. This is raised on little feet. And the foil, just pull that down just a little bit, and I'm going to cut it right here. And now this gives me a really nice straight edge. Especially if you're going to use like a hinge technique or something like that. I don't think we really will with this. Okay, now what I want to do when that heats up, we will put hot plate to foil, and at least that's cut and we are ready to go. All right, now let me put this away, and I want to show you this set. I'm going to use some Hammermill cardstock. I get that on Amazon. This set has, of course, stencils. It's a full set. It has stencils, hot plate, stamps, everything. We're going to use these stencils to color the flowers on the letters right here. Of course, we won't need this stencil, okay, because we're hot foiling. But then it also comes with it, or you can get this, okay, because Pinkfresh Studio sells everything like this separately. So this is Ines Alpha, just the stamp set, which is wonderful, okay. And then we have the die set, which is awesome. So you have stamps, stencils, hot foil, and dies. So like if you don't hot foil and you don't want to get into it, you could just get the stamps. And they are just absolutely, I haven't even used mine yet because I've been foiling this like crazy. But here is the other half of the alphabet. Now, with the word fall, we need the L, right? So I have a little piece out here that we are, let me get my plates ready. That's the one to die cut. And let me put that to the side. We won't need that. And let's see, I won't need these things over here. Okay, so I am going to show you how we are going to just do this L right here. Is that why I cut that piece? That's a little skimpy. I think I want a little bit of a thicker piece for that L. Let me see what I have in my bucket. I keep my excess foil, and honestly, okay, this is all my excess foil that I've been using. Oh, that's a champagne color. This is all the excess that I've got. Ever since I started foiling, I put it all in this bucket. But this is every bit that I have that's excess. So as you see, I've used a lot. You know, I use it up a lot. I'm afraid that when I die cut, I'm going to be a little bit short. So we're going to go ahead really quick and just cut. What is this, about 2 inches? Oh, I'm ready over there. Let's see. Yeah, if I got like 1.5 inches of foil, I think I'd be happier with that. So paper thin. Sometimes I have to blow on it to get it to release. So I'm just going to do a little strip. Just because I don't want it to go under, and I do need to die cut it. So I'm just going to take it right here. Okay. And then I'm going to just go like that. And I'm just going to kind of eyeball that and go right here. It'll be good. There we go. That's for our other L, okay? All right, now this I will put, well, it sticks to everything. It's so thin, you know? Okay, so we're ready over here. Now, when you foil, you want to do pretty side of the plate. You put the plate down, and then pretty side of the foil. So pretty, what I call it is pretty to pretty. And then your paper on top. The foil is and then press your timer. The foil is actually then going to, with the plate, press it up into the paper. So I know, like at first, if you're new to foiling, you're thinking, well, how does that work? Now, I took a little seminar from Spellbinders. They said to put this one down first, the little green thin shim down first, that it has a heat protectant in it, and then use your spacer pad. That's what I learned on that little workshop that they did. It wasn't a little workshop, it was 4 hours. There's it's on YouTube. It's a very good workshop if you are starting with foil. It really, really helped me. They take their time and talk about everything. Okay. So I'm going to bring in my die cutting machine right here. And I'm going to wait for that to stop blinking, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're ready. And now I'm going to undock this, and I'm just going to roll it through one time. When you start foiling or doing any other kind of new type of craft, there is always a learning curve. And I have learned with my machine just to go slow and go through one time. Some machines need a shim, some don't. Some machines I don't know, might need 2 shims, you know. So it's all in what, you know, what machine you have and what you're using. I'm going to dump that. Oh, that came right off. Oh, look. Yay! Ta-da! Now, this is waste foil. We have to do something with that. Look at how beautiful that is. F-A-L. We need the other L, right? Okay, let's dock that up. We're going to do the waste foil. There's so much to do when you foil. It's just too much fun. Look at how, just in white, that's gorgeous, right? That is just gorgeous. Really wonderful. Okay, so now I want my L. So I'm pretty to pretty. And I want that light to come on to where it's totally heated up. Now, the waste foil. Let's talk about that. I need a piece of Hammermill cardstock that is 5.5 by 8.5. I just take a half a piece when I do something like this. Let me cut that. Okay, I actually had one cut. And I will use this foil to do that with, along with the solid hot foil plate. Oh, we're ready. Okay, so this is pretty to pretty. We want to take our L, our piece that we cut right here, and a piece of Hammermill. Let me just cut that. And I'm going to come right across that L. I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I'm good. See, when it's hot, it goes a little bit faster. Bring my Platinum 6 in. And now roll it through slowly. And notice I don't even come back, okay? Even to bring it to me, you know? I just know my machine. Let's see what we get here. Ta-da! Yay! There's our L. Isn't that fantastic? So you don't have to use the entire plate. Now, waste foil. You know, I love to do this with you guys. Let's plug that back in. We have a solid hot foil plate, which if you're going to order this system, just go ahead and add this to your order immediately, because this is where you don't waste any product. This is an investment. Solid hot foil plate, the indentation is the pretty side, it's toward you. You will then take the waste foil, which is really now not a waste, right? We're going to put it right there. We're going to take hammermill cardstock, put it on top, and we're going to put our shims. Okay, I'm going to wait with all my lights. I'll be right back. Okay, everything's all lit up, ready to undock. Feed through my machine. Now, because this is a hot foil, a solid hot foil plate, okay, solid hot foil plate, I am going to run this back and forth. So in the machine, and then back toward me, because I really need the transfer of all of that foil onto my hammer mill, and we're not looking for definition like we are here, okay? We're looking for more solid transfer, okay? Let's see how we did. Now, one other thing, if you take this off, okay, let's see if I can maneuver this. Okay, good. And let's say you peel it. We're perfect, I can tell. And you see under foiling. What you do is you put this back down. Because this is solid, you plug this back in, okay, and heat it back up and run it back through. Transfer more of your foil because it's solid. That, to me, is very difficult to do when something is defined, okay? Now, I want to use my solid hot foil plate again. I want my L, right? So pretty to pretty. The other part of that hammermill cardstock that I just cut for that one little piece there. And we'll put that there. Oh, look how nice. Okay, now, time to start to die cut. So we'll just flip back and forth, right? Okay. Let me get myself situated here. Okay, I guess I could go this way so that everything looks printed properly instead of being upside down and backwards. Oh, here we go. So let's go ahead and place this right here and put this wonderful die. Oh my gosh, that is just elegant. Take your time lining it up. Look for all your gold peeking out from everywhere. Most of the time when I have a magic mat, I don't tape, but I'm going to tape this no matter what. Don't put tape on your gold, it will lift it. Just to hold it. And we're going to get F-A-L. And here comes our other L in just a minute, right? Beautiful. Look at how cute. F. Are we ready over there? Okay. A, L. Wonderful. I'll pop the others out. Let's switch back to the solid hot foil plate. And I just did this because you never know, you can always use an extra letter, right? If I've got it, I'm going to use it. You never know. You'll be wanting to spell something else and you'll need another L. There you go. There we go. Oh my goodness, it's perfect. See, with the solid hot foil plate, with my machine, I go back and forth. So I know this. I know this. So I'll cut all of these out in just a few minutes. I want to go ahead and tip this over. There we go. And now what we're going to do is, don't laugh, okay? I'm going to try, and I mean try. We have to still cut this one out. I'm going to try with these little banners, they're just black, to hot foil happy. right there with using something called the hinge technique. I'm going to take a piece of the Best Ever craft tape. I'm going to put it up here, and I'm going to put my paper right here. Okay, and kind of like where I want, it doesn't matter about the birthday, I just want that word happy. I want it where I want it, kind of in the middle, right? And I'm going to fold that tape over. Get that paper right? I'll flip this back. I'm going to take a piece of, this is scrap foil. I save every piece, right? I'm going to put it right here. I have a nice straight edge there where I've been cutting things on my quick trim. So I want that to hang over just a little bit. I'm going to bring this down. Let me pull it off of here. And let's just position this exactly where we want it. And I think I'm happy with happy being right there, okay? I'm going to tip this over. I'm going to put it on a diagonal. Okay, on a diagonal. We are pretty to pretty. Ooh, I don't know if that moved. Hold on, hold on. Yeah, that did move. Okay, hang on. One other piece of tape. Tape it back here, because it doesn't matter, okay? Back here does not matter. Need it to stay very still where I've got it. Right there. Let me get another piece of tape. I'm going to tape it right here, okay? And flip it over. Now nothing's moving anywhere, right? Flip it over, hit my timer, put it on a diagonal. It transfers better when it's not a big speed bump going through the machine, okay? Now, like I said, I'm trying this on camera. Whoop, I got unplugged. I'm trying this on camera, but if not, I have one right here. Let me bring my little machine back in, and we'll die cut that L, right? Well, it unplugged itself, it reset itself. There we go, there we go. No big deal. Okay, let's go right here and get our cutting plate. This came out so nice. Now cut this off, you know, don't throw your pieces and parts away, because you'll use them, I promise. You will definitely use them. Wow, that really cut. That's awesome. So I'm just taking all of these out, that's all. I want to cut my L. Here it is. And they just, honest, they are so, they just pop right out. I mean, the cut is great. Okay, let's put this back in. Let's line it up. Right there. I love it. Put my plate. Whoop. Now I've got everything moving. There we go. Let me take that out. Straighten myself up here. There we go. Let's go ahead and see what we can do with our hello. Cross your fingers, guys. Because this is like, you know, I have, it's so small. And I don't know if when I did it a couple of times I just got lucky, you know, because you could always do it on a larger piece of paper and cut it back. I just had these pieces and I thought, let me try this. Oh yeah. Let me show you. That came out wonderfully. And like I said, I was just going. And don't worry if you get foil on here. Acetone takes it right off. It doesn't hurt the plate. Look, the happy came out great. Let me take my little brush. Let me find that. And like if there's any foiling that's just like on top of it, see like inside the little P right there, I just take my brush and kind of just scrub it across it and it takes it off. Now let's go ahead and cut our happy, like I said, I didn't care how the birthday came out. I just wanted happy fall. And I'm even going to cut this back here. And it's perfect. I love it. I'm so happy with that. I mean, it's just, you know, just use your material. Have fun. Think outside the box. A little bit, not much on that one, but a little bit, you know, so we could use our material up. And like I said, I already had these cut. So it did work. I'm thrilled. Okay, I'm going to clean all of this up because now I have a real mess. I'm going to do all of my die cutting for this L here. And see, now I have fall in the solid gold. Wow, that's awesome. Right, let's peel this off. See, there's always that protective layer. Okay, and now here is your real waste, which is nothing. So that's why I'm saying the solid hot foil plate is an investment. Okay, I'm going to cut all this, clean everything up, and we're going to get ready to stencil. All right, we are ready to stencil. Isn't this card is coming together so well? I also made another decision where on this one, you know, it's funny when you design something and then you go to make it again, you're like, well, I can improve on that. I put this down with liquid glue and the fall. No, I want everything popped up this time. So I've got dimension, you know, little foam dimensionals and stuff on the backs of things up here. And now the reason why I did not stencil the entire thing is because I might not want this in orange, okay? So, you know, that's why I took these. Look at how gorgeous these are. Oh, and then look at this. I wanted to show you guys. Here's the, look at this A is absolutely gorgeous in solid gold. Look at that. Now you could always do a little bit of stenciling or even coloring with a marker in there because the gold will resist, okay? So that's really cool. And then I already have the word fall already cut out because I did the extra L too. So that's nice. And then I have all of these letters, you know, just adding to my stash of when I need things, right? So this type of thing, let me show you how I store this. I found this at the jewelry place in Michael's. And so I store a lot of my sentiments in here and then my alphabet in here. And it already had the little dividers there and I was very happy with it. Works out really well. And very compact. You know, just kind of fits under something and sits over there until I need it. Okay, so our stencils now. There's 6, okay? But your stencil number 1 is the alphabet, which we don't need because we did the foiling. But again, if you didn't do foiling, you could just get the stencils. You know, and they're so pretty. And it's just, everything is just beautiful with this whole set. You could get the stamp set and the stencils, I think would be wonderful. Okay, so let me get out, hang on. This is what I did with this because you could easily get confused. I took this out. And oh, I have my nice sticky mat here. I love this sticky mat. This is the 14 by 14 from SCRAPBOOK.com. And I really love this, especially for what we're going to do here. So I put my letters out. I just have some green and orange. Now the F, where does that go? This is stencil 2. There's a little etched area right up here. I don't know if you could see it right there. Okay, it says stencil 2. If you can't see it really well, take a Sharpie, go over it. And then just like use like a little alcohol and take it off. And then it will color the word stencil A2 on it for you. Okay, but I'm like, okay, where's that F? Which one do I need to use? I'm confused. It's here, second in from the middle row. So very simple. Just look how easy. Line it up. That sticks down. Let's use a little orange. Right there. Okay. Now my A, I already know is the first one, right? So we're going to stick that down. And I'm going to come back in. with the ink I already have on my brush. I like these little Spellbinders. This is the 1/2 inch. They are Spellbinders, I'm sorry. It's Pinkfresh Studio brushes. And I probably got them at Spellbinders or scrapbook.com. Now the L, I lifted that one up. Now I don't know where that is. So I'm just, I like to do this way I know. H-I-J. Okay, L is second from the end, right there. I just don't want to mix them up, you know. A little ink, a little orange, and a little orange right here. There. So that's stencil number 1. I love stencils. Now I'd find stencil number 2. I'm sorry, that's stencil number 2 because number 1 was the alphabet. So this is actually stencil number 3. We're going to do some leaves. Get over here, you. I need you to stick. There. So we're going to do a little green here. And again, you know, it just looks a little jumbled up to me. So I just want to make sure. Second in from the end in the middle row. You know, always best to, my grandpa used to say, measure twice, cut once, in broken English. My family is from Sicily. There we go. And my grandfather came over on the boat. And so did all of my aunts. And so broken English was, I thought everybody did that, you know. I thought everybody's family spoke like that. Look at how gorgeous that is. That is beautiful. But I have fond memories, right? Now let's do our A. Of course, we know that's the first one. I love this 1/4 inch brush. It really gets in there and lays the color down. Okay, and again, okay, second from the end there, this one, there's my L. My grandmother loved to sew. My grandfather loved to build. He was a wonderful wood. I have a lot of furniture that he made here in my house, and so I wonder if that's where I get. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure that's where I get. Like, I like to design, and I like to piece together. I love puzzles. My grandfather used to build puzzles out of wood, and yeah. Funny, but I bet that's where, you know, that I get all of this kind of stuff from. It really does come honest. So that's stencil 3. Stencil 4. So we'll go back to the F being the second from on the middle row, and that's of our flower. But I'll tell you, I don't want to add another color. I just want to deepen my orange. Just using 2 colors of ink here. I'm just deepening the orange. Let me pull that up and show you this now. Look at that. I'm just deepening those parts. Isn't that beautiful? The orange looks beautiful with the green and the gold, doesn't it? Let's get that A. And again, it's just going to enhance part of it. But I'm making sure I'm really picking up some ink and really darkening this part. Now, of course, you could just do this in one color. They're small, you know, but now I know the L is the second from the end on the 3rd row. You know, you could, of course, like I said, just even do this with one go round of ink, but I love all of the layers of color. Love that. It's coming out so pretty, even better than the first one. Okay, now let's see. This is stencil 5, and let's see where we go. Oh wait, F is second in from here. Okay, we're still on the flower. So now with this, I'm going to add even more orange in here. And I'm really going to lay that color to it. Let me pick that up and look at that. Wow. Wow. So fun. Now, again, you can use different colors. You could go into a red on this. I just didn't want to do too much, you know, with the ink pads and everything, so I thought that this was a pretty decent way to just use 2 colors of ink and use the saturation of the ink more than anything on this. I love my sticky mat. Okay, there's that. And now we'll go into the green. Fall, the F is the second in on the second row. And we're going to go ahead and get this darker. So detailed. I love it. Again, let me, oh, that is elegant. So pretty, right? Wow. Okay, let me get my A. Just take your time lining it up. I'm really digging that color in there, pushing it into the stencil. Into those little areas, because I know I'm good to go with this down. Oh my goodness, that is lovely. And then second in on the third row is my L. Oh, I hope you've enjoyed making this card with me. I enjoyed making it better than the first one. And remember, the foil resists the ink. So the foil will always come to the top and just look beautiful. Now, sometimes you have a hard time placing this. Pick it up, move it away, bring it back in. And because sometimes you move it around so much that it's like you lose it. But I found that little trick sometimes helps. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay. Beautiful. Now let's bring our card base in and let's go to town. Let's not glue these on upside down, okay? Make sure that they open the way that they should. And we'll put our happy up here first. I scare myself, right? Okay, now let's do our fall. So I've already got some pieces cut over here. So just going to put like a long one, and then I cut these littles just to help me to support it on the edge right there, okay? And put F over here. I want it to stay. I love that. See, I really do like this better, I have to admit, with this orange with the rust, okay? I really do. Not that the other one's bad, but I was picking up the green and the pumpkins and the on the leaves, but honestly, I really like to pick that orange color up a little bit better. Okay, and I'll put this one right here. And I'm just going to graduate this down like falling leaves. So wonderful. Put that right there in that corner just to give me a little stability. And put the L here. pick that off already. Okay. And right there in that corner. And put this L here. Make sure that none of your foam is showing first. Right there. Oh, I love it. Look at that. That's cute, right? I thought about making the letters cattywampus too. That would look cute too. But we'll just go with this. Okay. A little pumpkin here. It's almost like they're dancing. Let me get this one up here. I want the squiggly. Now I noticed I did not like my squiggly bouncing in the air, okay? So prior to putting this down, go ahead and add just a teeny tiny bit of glue right there on that squiggly, okay? I'm going to kind of nest this under here, put this down, and then do that. Let me get a block, a couple of blocks. Put a little bit of weight on that, okay? Take this one off and pop this one right down in this corner. Oh my goodness, what a cute little fall card, right? Maybe I should put this under the A a little bit more. Too much in the corner there. There we go. Well, that's cute right there. Okay. Want that to stick. Good, it did. Perfect. And now, in my stash, I just found these little flowers, and they're orange. I thought that would be cute on the pumpkin. Kind of go with these little flowers here, and that they were orange. So they're just fun. I just found these in my drawer. Having just fun with what I've got. Using a lot of sets. Remember the Ina's Alpha. You can do so much with it, guys. Look at how stinky. I love that I popped. Look at this. I love this card. I love that we popped it up. I love that I changed the color. This is how we started. Okay. There we go. Thank you again for watching. All the links are below for you to click on. I hope you enjoy this collection. I'll see you next time.